Hey YouTube, it's Kyle here from Cairo Apps, and today, well, for the second video today, we are going to be learning how to have a in-app calling and in-app texting. Well, it's basically in-app. It's not completely in-app though. I am also learning this at the same moment as you guys will be, so just excuse that fact that I will be saying and or I don't know what this means because I actually did not learn this. I received the code from a friend as this was a requested tutorial and I had it rushed and I just copied and pasted it into my notes so you guys can view it, and it is a lot, so I will be having a text file down in the description if you just want to copy it all and put it all over. I'm just going to change this here to 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so I'm just going to go over this just for anything like that. Okay, we're good. So let's get started. Open up Xcode and create a new project. For the purpose of my tutorial, I'm going to name it, I don't know, but make sure it's a single app. Let's just call it calling plus SMS. There. Of course, I won't be able to show you this because I am using a simulator so you guys can actually see that it sort of does work. Well, you guys won't be actually able to see, but it does work, trust me. First go into the main, scroll down and we need to add a framework, and that framework is going to be Message UI, which is right there, so just go ahead and select it and select add. And I like keeping my project organized, so just drop it down into the frameworks and we'll be good. Now we can go ahead into the main storyboard. I'm just going to get rid of my status bar. I think we can make that. So let's just put maybe a button right there. Make it really big. And we're going to call it, first let's do call phone. And we'll up the size on it. Okay, so this button is going to call the phone, and this button is going to, actually hold on, I'm just going to copy and paste it, and this button's going to SMS or text. So as you see here, this button's going to call the phone, this button's going to send a text, or some people call it SMS. The call phone is actually really simple. All you need to do is add this code here. It is so simple. Like, I just don't know how to explain it. But just go straight into the .m file, and we're gonna add an IB action, and we're gonna call it call phone. So it calls the phone, and open up and close them. We're going to enter 2 of the brackets and a UI application, shared application, and the 1 closing bracket. Go ahead and select enter, and we want to go open URL and just another opening bracket NS URL, and after that just type URL with string and the @ and 2 quotation marks. Inside the quotation marks we are going to enter tell or telly or whatever you want to call it, TEL, not 2 L's, a colon, and just the number. This is to call a phone. So I'm just going to enter 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And there should not be any dashes or brackets. So no brackets in the area code and no brackets in between the 3 or 4 numbers. And also no plus there. And now we can just close both those brackets and a semicolon. And guess what? We're done, I think. Let's just wait. Well, actually, we can go connect it by going to the main storyboards and going to attributes and clicking the view controller. And of course, we don't actually have. Okay, it was actually three brackets there, and then a semicolon. Now we can go into the attributes on the thing here, and select the, where is it? Okay, yeah. You actually have to go into the third button over and make sure it is a UI controller. Sorry, a view controller. And we don't have anything, which is strange. Hold on, I'm just looking over here. If you guys see anything, we'll fix it. Okay, yeah, the actual problem was we had to import, I do believe we had to import the message no, we don't. This is weird. This is not supposed to happen. There we go. So I had the wrong brackets. Now we actually have to go connect it by connecting call phone to call phone. Make sure it's a touch up inside, and we can run this now. And I'll just show you guys what it looks like. I'm not going to go over the everything in the .m.h file for the SMS, but let's just start right here. Can't believe I missed that. Did you guys see that? I suck there. So when it opens, we should have 2 buttons there. And we do. So if we click call phone, it either should fail or it should not open, because you can't get the phone app and it won't do anything like that. So just go ahead and quit that. So keep that open. Now it's time for what I call it, the headache code. I'm just going to copy and paste this in. It is a lot of code coming in. Not to the .h file, but to what will come in. So I'll explain this here. It's just a normal interface, blah, blah, blah. We actually have to put in carets the MF message composer view controller delegate, which is the view controller that would pop up in your app when you select it. And we also had to declare that there's a button, a UI button, which is there. Now in the .m file, I'm just going to have to copy all this. It is a ton of code, headache code especially. Enter. And of course, there is a duplicate of something here. Back, 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 back. Forward. Okay, yep, I had that wrong. I should take that out, so when you guys get that, you won't have that error like I did. So when we're in here, we actually have to paste all this code, and I will go over it all. If we have any auto releases, I will make sure to take those out in the beforehand. It's just, as I said, borrowed code, and I just got this. Okay, I'll try and explain it here. So let's start actually from the bottom. When the button is pressed, it will be a button SMS. It's actually, I'm not going to call it, it's SMS or text. Just keep it the same. Well, there's already a problem with it. So I do believe we had to change this. All this will be changed when you guys receive it. It will not be like this. I had to go over it myself because as I said, I'm just learning this as well. Double check to make sure. Okay. And now we actually have to go change this. Or text. There. That's fixed. There. So when it is, it's going to be the send SMS. It's body of SMS. And the just the people who receive it are going to be this number. This is where you actually have to have the plus and the dashes. No area code brackets. But other than that, you guys should be good. Now, when it's sending it, it's going to be using the view controller that we had up here. That right there. And we're just going to have a star controller, which will mean that we're going to allocate it all. And that means if you cannot send it, it will not send it. It will bring it to this message or this message. And it's just the body of message where you type your message and the people who receive it, and that is all just self and everything. And this is basically where if you have any errors, this handles it completely. So if we were to run this, actually, no, go back into the main storyboard, open up utilities, and select the view controller. And we actually have to double check here that we have it all set. So just go ahead and run that, and there's an issue already. Okay, just get rid of nil. I don't think that's needed because there's not more than one. So when we get it, this would open up the message if we had it and a call phone if we had it. Of course, we don't. I've run it. I run this on my phone, and it did work, and it works perfectly fine. Let's just get rid of one there and add it again. Of course, errors, blah, blah, blah. Not that big of a deal, but I have all this edited for you guys. Sorry about all the as, I don't know what this is, blah, blah, blah. I just learned this myself. So, yeah, subscribe. You can like the video if you think it helped you at all. The source code for the text file and the actual project to this will be in the description. Thanks, guys, for watching. Peace.